I didn't lose a property, I lost money on a property. So two different things, right? So when you lose a property to the bank, you lose all of the money. But there are instances where you have to sell a property at a loss, in which case some percentage of your investor's money is lost. That's happened to me. And it happened in South Chicago. So I was so enamored by the numbers in South Chicago and by something that was happening in 2015. So Obama was president from 2008 to 2016. And 1 year before a president leaves office, they get to decide on where their presidential library is built. Well, Michelle Obama had lived in South Shore, and Obama had lived close by, like one city up. And so he wanted to make sure that his presidential library, which is not really a library, if you think about a presidential library, is, you know, apartment complexes, retail, restaurants, a bunch of things anchored by this magnificent billion-dollar library. Obama was a very popular president and he knew how to raise money, so he basically had a very ambitious plan for the Obama Presidential Library. It was $1 billion project. Can you imagine what $1 billion could do to South Chicago? It would just transform South Chicago. At the same time, U.S. Steel had a factory that was shut down decades ago. And a very, very rich family in Chicago was looking to buy that entire section along the shore, so along the Lakeshore Drive, and transform it into 10,000 units of very high quality multifamily. Extraordinary, like building a mini city. So both of these things are happening in 2015. And I'm looking at this going, this is incredible. These are all things that are going to happen. This is a bet on the future. And so I ended up buying a property that wasn't in good shape. It had delinquencies, problems, maintenance issues. And my belief, my strong belief was, these things are worth sucking up and dealing with, because in the future, when that library is built, when that U.S. Steel city is built, my property is going to be worth 5x. The lesson I learned is these things can get stuck. And that's why I do not believe that you should ever buy a property based on some event that is going to happen in the future. I don't care if Amazon is building their world headquarters next to your property. I don't care if somebody's building an airport. They haven't built it yet. So I no longer have any belief in those kinds of things. The Friends of Jackson Park sued the Obama Presidential Library Commission, and the library still hasn't been built. We're recording this in 2024, right? 8 years have passed. I don't even think the library started construction because of some environmental reason or some birdie that has to be moved. That library isn't built. The McCaffertys, that big family in Chicago, got into an argument with the city over a freeway entrance to U.S. Steel's area. $55 million. We're not going to pay it. The city has to pay it. The city said, we're not going to pay it. The whole project got abandoned. I lost money. My investors lost money because I bet on the future. A quant should only bet on past and present. That's what I learned.
So you like breaking down deals? The next video shows you how I analyze them like a lab experiment, step by step, data first. Data to dirt to doors.